but I've never like worked in a scenario where we sort of don't know what the best mode of attack is, and we all sort of have different ideas on how to make the best like final product. So just like learning when to really push your personal idea when you're conflicting with somebody else, or when to back away and say, you know what, I think somebody else's idea is better than mine. I think that working in a unique team dynamic like that is something that I find really valuable.
For me, everything I think was something new, because I always wanted to be an entrepreneur, but as high school doesn't offer such opportunities, I wasn't able to do something there. And with Project Pitch, these 7 weeks have been literally the most amazing weeks of my life till now. Hopefully even better. But no, seriously, like I learned everything from pitching to pivoting to teamwork. Like I had been in these scenarios before, but not to the extent where you actually like are in the real world and like going to interview people and like bonding with the team, and to that extent that you're waking up like till 12 at night just thinking about what idea you want and how you're better than others. So that is something that I learned.
The most important thing that I learned is how to differentiate yourself. I mean, there's so many common ideas that have similar themes out there, but it's important to know what makes you different and stick to that no matter what. Another important thing is to learn from other apps' mistakes. So if there was a competitor that got something wrong, it's important to not make the same mistake as them and to learn from other people's mistakes, so you kind of have like the best of everything. I think when we first started off, we all just had like different ideas. We all were like, no, like someone saw the app in a different way than someone else, and so we just like stuck to that image of the app we had individually. But as time progressed, we kind of like let that go slowly and kind of, I mean, we started having a similar idea of what the app would be, so we kind of let go of the inhibitions that we previously had.
Because like as Fahim said, that was the thing. Initially, all of us had different perceptions, and we were not like ready to move away from our perceptions. But then during Project Pitch, we learned that everyone was working together, and it was not about your idea that matters, it's about the teamwork that matters the most. And like in order for an idea to succeed, you need to sometimes back down and let the other person take over. So as Varsha and Fahim said. So I think initially that was the rocky part of our app.
Yeah, especially like in the like later half of Project Pitch, we were able to really see a product or like an idea solidify when like we were taking interviews and people were giving us like positive feedback, when we were actually thinking of like better and better ways of marketing our idea and stuff. And so once it started to really like solidify into it, like, hey, we can actually like do something great with this, like we all got like a lot more motivated from that idea and really worked for it. Yes, of course. I would definitely recommend Project Pitch. It's like a really great way to like learn so much, as this was previously stated. And the great thing is, it's like not a class. It's sort of like an extracurricular that like doesn't take up, I guess, credits or anything. It just takes up however much like you want to put into it. So it's sort of freeing in that respect. And yeah, it's just such a unique opportunity that you don't really see like in other student groups or other classes at Northwestern, really. So yeah, I would definitely recommend it.
Yeah, the same goes for me. I would definitely recommend it to a friend, because I went through these weeks and I don't want to brag about something on this, but like I actually felt a change happening in me and my team. So I want these things to happen with my friend as well. So I would definitely recommend.
Yeah, I would surely recommend this to friends, especially because the speakers we got, they were so inspiring, but at the same time they kind of kept you grounded too, to make sure that your idea and your app is possible and feasible. So it's not about having the best idea, it's about having the best one that is also practical, which is possible, feasible. So it's like the best of both, kind of.
Yeah, I just want to say, like, the speakers were like amazing.
Yeah.
And there were so many that just like walked away like, I have to meet these people. It's been like so cool and so inspiring. So yeah, just for like the speakers alone, I would recommend my friends. But I do like the fact that Epic is doing like the labs.
The Epic Labs, yeah.
Yeah, like I think that's something that if we were to like continue.
Yeah, that'll be our first
step. It's like the next step.
Because it's like something that's like guided. If it's something that's like, they sort of like show you the path as Project Pitch did. I think it's something that would be a lot more manageable.
Right.
A lot more realistic.